Today, we're going to be having a look at why you should go to university if you're coming from Gibraltar. So first things first, a little bit about Liverpool Hope as a university. So our original college was started in 1844. We have approximately 6,000 students, so we're quite a small university. We've had £60 million spent on campus development, and we have over 330 courses with single and combined honour pathways. So a lot of our courses can be combined with any other course, which really helps to get a wide range of different courses you can do. We're also a short distance from Liverpool city centre and the airport. Okay, so we are a campus university. We have 3 campuses and then an additional campus in Wales. So Hope Park campus is the university's largest teaching campus with places to live, work, study and relax. So Hope Park is based in Trailwall, which is kind of a leafy suburb on the outskirts of South Liverpool. So in Hope Park, there's mostly kind of humanities subjects, maths, any kind of essay-based humanities subjects are based at Hope Park. We then have the creative campus. So this is the home of creative and performing arts subjects and is set within the tranquil setting of Angel Fields. So the creative campus is around a 5 to 10 minute walk from the city centre, and it houses all of our creative arts subjects, so dance, drama, music, any type of more traditional art, graphic design, and our film course. And then Aigburth Park is our residential campus, approximately 3 miles from the city centre and Hope Park. So Aigburth Park is our residential campus, which a lot of students in both first year and further on choose to stay. It is within the suburb of Aigburth, which is a lovely setting to be in, and a lovely place to live. We also have Kassandra, which is our outdoor education centre in North Wales, and this delivers residential outdoor activity. So a lot of kind of first years and a lot of courses take their students to Kassandra, and a lot of subjects tend to go there to kind of give students another location for their studies. So living on campus. As we are a campus-based university, all the facilities students need are on campus. So everything you'd need, shops, laundry, any type of sports activities, they're all based on campus, and where you live will be the campus that you study at. We have senior resident tutors that assist in student wellbeing on campus and social events. So this is a nice buffer to have between students and staff, and senior resident tutors are usually either a third year or a graduate student who has already been through a similar experience. Campus living is guaranteed for all first year students. So if you accept a place with us and you come in September, October time, you are guaranteed to have a campus residential choice, whether that's on the campus that you're learning on or based on our Aigburth Park campus. Meeting friends is easy, and experiencing university at its fullest is quite easy due to it being campus based. So you'll find that you'll see a lot of the same people. It becomes really homey, and you get to see kind of the same people around, and then you really get to know where you are and where you're living. There's also 24/7 security on all 3 campuses. So we have our security lodge, and that is available in case any students get locked out, if there's any safety concerns. The security lodge are there to kind of help students with all things safety. You can see some pictures of our Hope Park campus here. So that includes our library, which is surrounded by lovely gardens, our sports hall. Our sports complex is £25 to use all the facilities for the year, which is a great price. We also have our place, which is our social space, our lecture theatres, and some of our seminar buildings. Next, we go to the creative campus. So the creative campus is where all of our creative arts subjects are, as I said before. There is also a food court and a canteen facility. On the creative campus, we also have our capstone theatre. Our capstone theatre is both a space for students to kind of perform and showcase their talent, but it's also used as a working theatre. So outside artists and bands and different production companies will come and use the space as a professional theatre. We also use the creative campus for our Angel Fields Festival, which is currently ongoing, and that is kind of a week-long festival where professional artists and students come together to showcase their work, and students can access all of those events for free. Then we go on to the Aigburth Park campus, which is based in the lovely suburb of Aigburth. So these are residential living campuses, and this is surrounded by areas such as Sefton Park, and Loch Lane and Otterspool Promenade. So Loch Lane's one to note. There's lots of different student bars, restaurants, food courts, everything you kind of want as a student is based in Aigburth. There's also lots of festivals that happen in Sefton Park, including Fusion Festival, Liverpool International Music Festival, and Africa Oye. So there's always something kind of going on in Aigburth, and it's really nice and it's got a lovely feel to it. And then we go on to Plascardain, so that is our residential campus, which specialises in outdoor activities, rock climbing, abseiling, lots of team building, which is great for students, especially in the first year, to get to know the classmates and their tutors. So studying at Liverpool Hope. We learn in small groups every week from top researchers in their field. So the small groups help to facilitate close learning. It means you get to know everybody in your class, and you also get to know your lecturers very well. As well as this, it means that you get kind of a higher learning quality because you're not just a number, you are a valued student. And it's good to know that the lecturers that we have at Hope are top researchers in their field, because you know that the subject that you're learning, they are still active in. You're able to access a wide range of opportunities both within and outside the curriculum. So we have lots of different extracurricular activities to offer, but we'll go more into that when we discuss the student union. You're challenged in a supportive environment. So there is a support there if you need it, but you're also respected and challenged as an academic, as a student who is learning. There is options to study joint honours degrees. So again, all those combinations that you can study if you do wish. You can also study with a year in industry or study abroad. So there is options if you want to go and study elsewhere for a year and kind of experience a year in industry, you can do so. We also offer degrees with foundation year if you need that, and there's also career support included within the curriculum. So there's no kind of fear that you're not going to get a job after university, and we really help to facilitate that. Okay, so our class structures, there's over 50,000 students in Liverpool, and there's around 6,000 students that go to Hope University. So we are a small part of Liverpool student population, but that does mean that it's kind of, you get a lovely homey feel to the campus. Class sizes are small and personable. So the seminars, you get around 20 to 25 people, and tutors get 10 to 15 people. So that means that you get to know your class really well, you get to know your tutor very well. And the personal tutors also have assigned office hours, so students can contact them outside of class. All academic offices are based on campus, and that's where they work out of the class hours. So you're kind of also sharing your education space with your tutors who are also really well-renowned academics. So I'm gonna just go on to Kassandra now. If you'd just like to tell us how your experience has been being a student from Gibraltar, and kind of how your time at Hope has been.
God, there's just so much I could say. And so coming from Gibraltar, it's a bit unnerving because you're coming from far away. You're going to a fairly new country that most people have only ever sort of been on holiday, and you only really go to London. So sort of going to a whole new city and this whole new sort of way of living can be quite scary. And you come from a place where, you know, we speak a slightly different language, our structure is completely different as society, and you go into Hope and you just feel so at home because everyone is just so friendly. You can always find something to do, somebody to help you. I think it's like the perfect university to go to, but I think I'm a bit biased too.
That's great. Did you find it kind of hard in the first few weeks to settle in, or did you find that how did you find being so new?
Yeah, I think it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because I thought I was just going to be terrified and alone, and just all the sort of fears that a new student could have. But, you know, I had my flatmates around me. I made quite good friends with them. One of my flatmates from first year I lived with all the way through university. And then obviously the student unions doing stuff the first couple of weeks. There's just so many events and different things to do, and that you're just always kept busy, and you don't realize sort of the struggles that you might have moving away from home, and it makes you sort of ease in very nicely.
Lovely, that's great. Cool. So yeah, if you like Kassandra and you're coming from Gibraltar, it's nice to get another perspective on it. We are both quite biased because Liverpool is a city that we both really enjoy and love. But it is nice to kind of hear that it wasn't so daunting what you expected, which is lovely. Okay, just another thing to note, Liverpool Hope University has been awarded the Government Gold Standard in Teaching Excellence Framework. So that does mean that the level of learning you're going to get is well renowned, and there's an embedded culture of value and excellence in learning and teaching, which means that teaching that you're going to get is of really high quality. So a bit more about accommodation. So whether you choose ensuite or shared accommodation, you are guaranteed on-campus accommodation. They both have a communal kitchen and common room, swipe card entry, kind of all the facilities you'd need, so bed, wardrobe, and study area, and unlimited Wi-Fi. The difference is the ensuite has an own bathroom, but the shared has a shared bathroom, but they have a mini fridge and wash basin as well. So the prices are slightly different. Ensuite is £106 to £126 per week, and shared is £88 to £106 per week, and they are both mixed-gendered accommodation. So here are some pictures. As you see, they're all quite spacious, very homey and roomy. So you can see for yourself if you so wish, if don't know whether you're over here or if you're traveling over a bit early, you can book on a physical or virtual campus tour and view your accommodation yourself. You can also email us on inquiry@hope.ac.uk if you want to organise any of that, or you can book online and attend one of our open days. So they're between Saturday the 9th of October and Wednesday the 1st of December 2021. So a little bit about outside your studies. So extracurricular activities. Hope Works is kind of our employability hub. So they help kind of facilitate jobs on campus and also any internships or placements you need for your course. We also have a great student union, and they really encourage you to kind of join a sport or society when you come, because it helps get to know people, get you out there, get you experiencing new things. And then we also have, when you first come, an induction week and a freshers fair to get you out and get you to experience the most of student life. You can also create your own or join an existing society or club. And so there's something that we don't really have, but you want to organise, you can set that up by yourself with help with the student union. We also provide CV building to help you get any jobs that you need. We also offer study abroad and our SALA award, which is great, looks great on your CV, involves a lot of volunteering, and really helps your CV to stand out. We also offer Global Hope, which is an opportunity for students to go to another country and kind of do humanitarian work and different community building work. And we also offer the Duke of Edinburgh Gold. If you've already completed your bronze or silver and you want to carry that on, you can do so. So we've had lots of sport and success at Liverpool Hope, and that is through all different types of sports: rugby, netball, basketball, football, anything you kind of need. So if you are looking for kind of any sports to join, we do have really good sport and success here at Hope. There's also lots of support available. So we have our learning support team and our personal tutors and resident tutors. So any kind of level of support you'd need, whether that's academic support or personal support, we have that in place at Hope. So that can really help in the first few weeks, and especially going on into first year when things kind of can seem a little bit scary. We have that support if you need it. We also have university chaplains who are just there for a chat, and we have more typical counselling, which can be accessed by students for free. We also have disabled student support, financial and benefits advice, and careers and employability advice. So anything that you'd need, any support, any help with getting jobs or being employable, we have that here at Hope. So here are the entry requirements for Hope. If you want to have a look at that, it depends kind of what stage you're at. So a lot of you would already have kind of your offers, know what you expected. But if you do need to see kind of what entry requirements we have, they are displayed here. And now we're going to talk a little bit about Liverpool as a city. So Liverpool as a city is really vibrant, very cultural, and there's always something to do. We are also very proud of our music scene, so obviously with the Beatles, but also kind of our sport and success with Liverpool and Everton Football Club, and all of our cultural achievements. So with the Capital of Culture in 2008, we also have 2 cathedrals, and we have lots of things to do, food, shopping, travel, anything you want. You're not going to get bored living in a city like Liverpool. So traveling from Gibraltar to Liverpool, So there's 2 flights a week from Gibraltar International Airport to Manchester Airport, and the flight takes 3 hours. And then there are direct trains from Manchester Airport to Liverpool Lime Street Station, which are approximately an hour. So Lime Street Station is based in the city centre, and then we have fantastic transport links to our campuses from the city centre and across the city. So we have lots of different transport links from Liverpool to the wider UK as well, if you want to discover any more of the UK further afield. But it is good to know that we have such good links with Gibraltar International Airport, because it means that if you do need to travel home in the holidays, if you want to just go back for a visit, you can do so. So to summarise, Liverpool is a great student city, and within Liverpool, Hope is a very close-knit community. So we're quite a homely university. It just feels really comforting to know that you've got all the support you need when you come. We know our students, so you're not just a number if you come here. You will be really well looked after. People will know your name and kind of recognise your achievements. Our graduates are employable, so you're not guaranteed a job, but a lot of our graduates do find that they can get employment after university. And there's also kind of support in place if you need help finding a job, which means all of our graduates have such a high employability rate. Our campus life is secure and safe, so you're going to be safe, and there's kind of safety measurements in place to ensure that. And we want to recognise and reward achievement and excellence. So if you thrive, I hope you will be recognised for that through many of our awards, our scholarships and bursaries. So that has been our presentation on Home from Home in relation to Gibraltar. If you want to contact us regarding any of this, you can do on the information below. If you've got any questions, whether it's regarding Gibraltar or whether it's about kind of wider university life, you can email inquiry@hope.ac.uk. You can also visit our website, which has a lot of information about students who are coming, which is www.hope.ac.uk. You can also follow our social media. We are Liverpool Hope UK on all social media. So yeah, that has been our presentation. We will hang around for a couple of minutes if there's any questions. But apart from that, we thank you for coming. We thank you for watching. And yeah, hope to see you soon.